Yo, welcome to the Hostyle Huddle. Man, tonight's a big show for me. It's your boy Hostyle.
It's nice guy Andy, aka Banana Nice.
And man, tonight we got a special guest here with us, man, RITTZ. What up?
Yeah, what up? Y'all got great names, man. I guess I'm Hair Guy RITTZ.
What's up,
Hair
bro?
guy RITTZ.
Not Ritz the rapper.
Hair Guy. What up, man? How y'all doing?
What's up, brother?
Shit, doing
Chill.
great, man. Doing great, man. It's been a busy day for me. You been busy today, man?
Man, it's been a little bit of a busy day, man. Yeah, I was rushing. I'm glad I caught to you in time, man. Would have been on here with a wet head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just running today.
Yeah.
But I'm here, man. I'm glad to be here, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I'm glad you got to make it, man. So listen, if you're just now tuning in, man, share the live. We got RITTZ on the show tonight. And yeah, man, if y'all got some questions, I'm gonna try to get to them in the comments. I've got a million of them myself. And RITTZ, let me know if you see a comment that you want to address too on your end. So
Yeah. Keep the questions coming. Let's hear what y'all got to say. What y'all want to hear.
all right, so man, where was you born?
I was born in Waynesburg, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
It's like it's a small ass town, like right outside of Morgantown, West Virginia, kind of on the border of West Virginia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So just basically out in the middle of nowhere, man. Little Mayberry like town. So that's the hometown. That's where my family's from.
Cool.
That's dope, man. Is a lot of your family still up there?
All my family's still there. So we're like the only ones that venture south, man. Like, so my dad had moved us down here when I was 8 in
Damn.
'88. So I've been here for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a lot different than here. So it's nice to go there and get that change, man. It's the same place it was when I was 8.
Oh, that's dope, man. That's good, man. Like you the lifestyle that you live, and you get to, when you're at home there, it's more chaotic. And then if you want a break, I'm sure you can just go up there, relax, and put all the worries away for a while, huh?
Man, I wish that was the case, bro. My family goes up there all the time, but just from touring all the time, I never make it. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I get up there, like, if I got a Pittsburgh show, I get to go see my grandma or my family just a little bit and then just run off to the show. But nah, man, I don't.
Yeah.
You would think it'd be like that. But, yeah, when I go up there, though, I do enjoy it. I need to take another trip soon. But
Definitely,
it's pretty
man.
cool.
So what was it like being a twin and being a twin to a girl?
Being a twin is dope. Like, I don't know. You know what's crazy about being a twin is that I guess it'd be kind of like being an only child. I don't know any other way. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it would be weird if I didn't share my birthday every year with my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, you know, so the fact of being a twin just period kind of makes you have this weird feeling that someone else is like your other part is out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's some kind of weird unspoken connection, you know?
All right, are you and your
Now
sister
being a twin with
close?
a girl just turned me into a straight pervert. Man, that's terrible. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I've been who knows what it affect me? Maybe we should ask my wife. Probably made me a bully. I mean, fuck, man.
Yeah,
Bully,
man.
pervert. I made out with a lot of Cabbage Patch dolls.
Man.
Touched a lot of Barbies.
That's
No,
crazy.
no. We had a good time, man.
That's
I
good,
got to
man.
see her make out with all my friends, man.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Hey, there was probably
man,
a few
it
of
was
them.
cool. It definitely is different though. You definitely when you have a sister anyway, you're a protector.
Does she
Yes.
live
You
down
know.
there? Does she live down there in Atlanta with you now? I mean,
She does.
Close to you.
She does.
Yeah. What's she look like?
My mom, dad, brother, and sister, we all moved down here together, and everybody.
Is she
stayed.
married or anything?
What's that?
She married?
Yeah, she's married.
Okay. I was gonna try to hook up
Hey,
nice
Ritz.
guy or something.
Gotta hook up with that.
Someone said,
I had her on Facebook Live yesterday, and I was
seen
like,
that.
"Look, my sister's here." I was like, "Now bend over for him, show him what you're working with."
That's funny. That's funny. shit.
that's
fucking
funny,
with
bro.
But
Yeah.
no, I'm
So-
sorry. What'd you say?
So Tony B said, how do I get signed with CNT? I'll work for
Tony
free.
B. Man, dude, I tell you what, Tony, man, you gotta write that dope ass shit, write that music, man, and then I
That
tell
he's
you what,
gonna.
if you-
Go
Tony
ahead.
B, man, if you could write one record and send it to me, but it's got to be really good, and then send me about $10,000.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, now I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, hey, there was some shit like I'm not going to say no names to what company or label said they was down here, but they came down here and they was like, yeah, we're doing a talent scout. You come in, give us $2,000 and perform in front of us. And I'm like,
Right.
ah, man,
Oh
come
man.
on.
Make that
Come on.
money.
I've gotten,
Make that money.
hey man, I've gotten got by that. And I'll answer Tony's question though in a more serious way. I was
Yeah.
still tripping on me being a perv with the twin shit. A lot of looking under doors while our friends are in there, you know.
Yeah.
Nah, but what was you saying about Tony B? Or nah, about the guy, man, I've been through that shit so much where it's like, especially back in the day, you know, it's just, you know, as artists, you're vulnerable. And,
definitely.
you know, everybody, you know, there were more back then, I think. Actually, there might be now with the online shit, I'm sure. But just the schemes and shit, you know, pay $2,000 and open up for Lil Wayne. And it's like, or $500, you save it up and you just get ripped off and shit.
Well, and also,
it's
too,
crazy.
back then, it was probably easier to get away with because there wasn't social media. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
way easier because you send your money to that address and then that phone goes away and you're like, motherfucker.
What the hell
I
happened
thought this
to
one
my
was
money?
Yeah, man, it's like damn, and it's just a hundred that times 100 until like something real happens. But yeah, to answer Tony B's question though, yeah, with CNT right now, we were kind of talking about this. I really don't know where I want to go with it because it's not like I started this label. You know, no one ever mentions the money, right? Like everybody's like, yeah, I'm independent. No one ever mentions the person who ever had that chunk of money that's pushing it, right? So
Yes.
one, I didn't come into this like, yo, I got, you know, this many $1 million. I'm ready to sign artists, put them out, do all that shit. So, and plus, I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. Now that I know how it works, the ins and outs of the game and, you know, being a label owner and having artists. So I'm trying to think of a way, me and my manager, Cinder, shout out to Freddie Berman. I'm trying to think of a way to, and I'm doing this right now, my homie Nav God, who I got a single coming out with, and possibly my boy Hitman Shawty, to where they can kind of go in with me, you know, fund their own project and you can put it out under my imprint. Yeah. That way there's no hostility. You don't owe me no fucking money. You paid your shit. You can put it out through my brand. I got distribution. Yeah. You know, so I'm trying to work something out like that. But until I get it there, man, I'm not interested in signing artists.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of liability.
Yeah.
It's a lot of liability, man. And honestly, this is just being real, man. It takes, I just don't feel like fucking nobody, man. I've been, you know,
exactly. That sounds like a good way right there. That sounds like a really good way to do it because, you know, you don't get any enemies that way.
Yeah. I mean, and I get it. It's not really fucking meaning you're doing something dirty. That's the business. They pay you like a bank. They put the money up front and, you know, whatever. I'm not into being the bank. You know what I mean?
Man.
Not at this point.
Yeah.
Really, I want CNT to be, I want everybody to feel like it's a, you know, anybody, if it does get to that point, that, you know, we're all in this shit together.
Yeah,
you know,
big movement.
all of us.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, not that if anything happens to me, all of it goes. It's just an imprint for a lot of shit to go under musically.
Yeah. Like my buddy Antoine on there, he said it's a lot of babysitting if you do it.
Yeah, well, babysitting, but yeah, that, and I just don't feel like, you know, well, first of all, I wouldn't fuck with no artist.
Mixing money with friends doesn't never work. Mixing money with friends never works, Harley.
Nah, it really doesn't, man. And what you gotta do, what I think I'm gonna try to do is, my goal is to just, you know, hey, pay for your studio time, pay for your beats. Yeah. I'll put it out under there. We don't really have a problem. You make a little small split and it works, should flow like water. Yeah. But I'm going to try that out pretty soon. And then once that happens, if that starts working, then to answer Tony's question, might start looking for people that I think that would represent kind of what I represent.
Yeah. Okay. That was a good question, Tony. And I'm sure you've been asked that. And I'm sure you've been asked that a lot now since you've been starting on your. I
do, man. And then when I tell them the answer, like, nah, I'm not kind of looking. They don't. I guess the ultimate answer for that is, man, I'm not trying to be like No Limit Records or like I'm not trying to be Death Row. I'm not trying to be the guy with all these artists. That's not the goal of CNT. Yeah. The goal of CNT is to put me out and then grow as a brand where I can put whatever out, you know, whatever I do artistically, or whether it be a singer or you know. Whatever, you know, it's not going to be me on every record. Yeah, new artist, you know, none of that bullshit. You know, make it more classic.
So you do a lot of features with a lot of newer people. Do you look for them, or they asked you to do that, or how's that work?
They normally come to me and hit me up. It's crazy with me. Like some guys hit me up that got this shit going on, and I'll give them the feature for free. You know. Yeah. And then some people, you know, it's like, you know, you might know them through somebody and give them a free feature. Sometimes I need the money and I'm looking like, yo, I'm doing features. and then some people hit me up and come through with that. But yeah, most of the it's pretty much always through me if I'm on their record.
Yeah, well, it takes money, man, to make money, and we had this conversation Sunday on the podcast about charging for features and even being independent, charging for features. So that's a big thing, man. I mean, of course, when you get in a better position, like, you know, of course, not saying you're rich because you told me a little bit about your situation, but when you're in that position to where you can bless somebody and look out, yes, that's great. But most of the time, man, people got to charge for features if this is their job.
Man, to be completely honest, and this isn't even, I haven't met any other rapper blessed as many up and comers as I have, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
sure.
blessed and blessed. And the bad thing is sometimes it gets so bad where, you know, I got 10 features that nobody's paid me for. I don't even know this individual, and I'm doing it out of love.
Yeah.
And I'm paying for the studio time to get it done, and like,
yes,
you know, fucking up my schedule. So I try not to do that as much, you know, because anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it's like make it real easy. Hey, it's this cost this much, and that's that. But it's funny, man. I had a dude. I actually called him. He still hits me up actually, but I haven't talked to him because I've been so busy. Had a dude, second dude. Once they found out my price of features, it was like RITTZ charges this much. I'm not speaking third person. That's what my manager hit back. He charges so and so. I charge 3,000 features, 1,500 up front. Then this dude was okay, and then he hit back with an email like saying, "Fuck you, all this shit. Fuck you, RITTZ. RITTZ is a bitch. You don't look out for artists. 3,000. I work 60 hours a week, blah blah, and all this shit." And I'm asleep the whole time. I have no idea what's going on.
Wow.
I wake up, there's a full freestyle, like, "RITTZ is a bitch with your red head. I'll kill you when you're dead." And like, oh my God.
Damn.
he put out a whole diss record.
You know,
He put out a whole diss record on your email.
and emailing it to me.
He
That
wanted
is
you to
funny.
respond to him is what he wanted.
And like, you know, if he's watching right now, I mean, it's cool. I already talked to him. You know, I'm not gonna blow him out the water on this.
Yeah.
Man, it's cool. I've changed my ways so much.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, he caught me at a weird time. I was like, man, let me call this motherfucker, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I went in the fucking, you know, did my little detective shit and found out his address, all his family numbers and shit. So
Hey, he should have done his fucking research first, huh?
Calling his mom.
man, for real, I wasn't mad, but I was like, man, let me nip this in the bud.
Call
real
this
quick, man.
motherfucker's mom.
But that's good though that you called him, nipped it in the
He
bud,
didn't
man.
understand. Like, I had too many real bad things going on that day where, man,
Yeah.
you just really fucking with me wrong. I'm so upset today. I'm gonna be nice to you for fucking with me. Like, but I hit him up. He was like, "Hello." I was like, "Yo, man, what's up, man? It's RITTZ." He's like,
Oh shit.
you know, yeah.
Attitude
I
got
was
your
like,
tip.
changed.
He got your attention though, right?
Hey,
not
man.
in a good way. Not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
But anyway, ended up being nice to him, told him how it was, and dude's been reaching out since. I haven't got to talk to him since. I still don't think he understands how.
Yeah.
He
No,
don't
I can't do
understand,
nothing
yeah.
with somebody that cussed me out, my manager. But you know, it is what it is. But shout out to him though, crazy motherfucker.
Hey, so who is your most memorable feature that you've done a song with, or that's hopped on your projects? Should I say
Most memorable.
Yeah, like, well, just
Not necessarily favorite or just.
well, no,
just
yeah,
most-
favorite. I should have said that. Favorite.
Who you like to work with the best?
What was your favorite feature? I should have put it that way.
That's hard. That's a hard one.
That from what I know, because I've listened to every song, that is a hard one, bro. You've got fucking 8 Ball, Devin the Dude.
I know, and that they're right there in that list. So I'll tell you this. So and then I'll pick one at the end. But when I first was doing White Jesus, and it came back, it was like, hey, you got your 8 Ball feature. I mean, for me, that was like fucking so huge. I was like, are you serious? So, man, just hearing them on my record, that was so big. That was my first time with a major feature with somebody that I was a really fan of to help mold me. So that was huge.
Yeah.
Devin the Dude has to be on there because he's one of my favorite rappers, and I've gotten so much from listening to his music. And then Twista, just doing the feature when Twista's type to do a feature with, because when you send it, you just sit there and wait for it to come back. Like, oh, what's he about to just like he's mowing the grass, like over my verse and shit. But those three. But I'm gonna have to say Twista, man. But
Dude, that's
I'm gonna
dope.
have to say Twista. He gotta have it.
Yeah, I mean, y'all got the same style. Well, should I say double timing? So
Yeah.
y'all's delivery
my
is
double
definitely
time style.
yeah.
You're right. My double time style is more I learned more how to double time off Twister than any other fast rapper.
Well, and that's the thing, real quick, because my son's on here. He's like, hey, Dad, I love you. I love you too, son. Get ready for bed. You got to go to school. But he was, what I get too, man, Twister has good content in his double timing like you. So, I mean, there's a lot of lyrical content in both of your all's music. So I can see that. That's why I think that works so well every time you all do a song together.
He doesn't put a lot of filler in there. He's saying a lot of shit, and he's making it go so intricate. And yeah, man. And plus, he was just so cool too. But yeah, with Twister too, I can't listen to him that much though. I told him that I was like, now I'll start rapping like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, damn, Rich, when'd you come out of Chicago, man?
Right. When I first started double timing, I was, let me take you to the bed. You know how they used to do or die type shit. Yeah.
Man, they came to Lexington Twisting and Do or Die like a year ago, and man, I wanted to go so bad. I can't remember. We had something going on. My partner that's in all this with me, he was in Louisville, and I can't remember. Something happened and we could not go, bro. And I was fucking heartbroken, man. That would have been one of my top 10. Top 5 things. I mean, we actually hit the No Limit reunion back this year, and that was dope, bro.
You know what's crazy, bro? I ain't never been to a rap concert.
Bro, that shit was so fucking dope.
And that's crazy.
That's probably the dopest one I've been to. Now, my partner said that he went to the Up and Smoke with Dre and Snoop and all them when they came to town. He said that was definitely the dopest one he's been to.
Oh, yeah. My wife went to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who introduced you to Tech Nine, and what was it like meeting him for the first time?
Yellow Wolf introduced me to Tech Nine. It was really cool meeting him. It was crazy because at that point in time, I was working really hard, and anytime Wolf called, because a lot of people know my story, but long story short, I was about to give up rapping. All these other outlets was gone. I mean, 20 years, however long I was rapping, I was just fed up. It's done. Needed something. Yeah. I met Wolf, and it was like, I was just like, well, this guy might be able to help me, he says, but I ain't believe shit at that point. We'll see what happens. I was ready. So anyway, once I realized Wolf had some shit going on, I made sure I was there when he called, no matter what time it was of the evening. Definitely. And I'm a schedule type motherfucker. I'm not one of those music guys that's like doing the studio all night long. I will if I'm writing, but I'm not like, I like having breakfast and shit. You know what I mean? I like having the schedule. So, well, he'll call you like 2 a.m. after you worked a double, after you just got off work limping and stinking and not showered and smelling like a rib. Yeah. And like, can you come up here? And like, so I hopped up there and did it that night. I remember like going kind of, God damn it, but I got to go to the studio again. Sorry, bags. It'd be an argument and shit. Yeah. And then, went up there, met Tech, Chris Calico, Richie Abbott, and who was my publicist for a while and worked with tons of people. Yeah. And it was cool, man. Really cool. It was dope because Willpower, who was producer for Wolf at the time, who did Trump music, he started doing some shit for Tech on all 6s and 7s. Yeah. So Will kind of told me and my manager about what they had going on out there. And we watched some of the videos on his cell phone. And then my manager kind of knew about their situation. I had no idea. I knew Tech Nine from the gang related soundtrack. And I knew about him. I'm not downplaying him, but I just wasn't aware of what they had going on. Yeah. I seen him like on magazine covers and shit. So when I met him, it was cool, man. Just super nice guy, man. Just the way he is, just super nice, down to earth. But the fucked up thing was they were recording the song Worldwide Choppers. They had just finished doing Wolf's person. So they played the Worldwide Chopper shit, and then they go, yeah, man, so check out RITTZ's music. My shit sounded like so slow. It was like chopped and screwed after that song.
Hey, that song was crazy.
Dragging like hell. I was like, God damn, shit's dragging. But that was that, man. It was just, those dudes are just real cool guys, man. Yeah, I talked to Chris Calico the other day. They're just nice guys, and I really get along with them. And that was it, man.
Man, from what I see, they got a fucking, like, a damn Universal fucking Studios type deal up there, bro. Is what I see, right? It's decked out. I'm like, damn, they got a whole fucking building with their own stage in it. Fucking
Travis is a maniac, man.
Bro, I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah. They when I first went out there, they had one studio and they had their main office, and then they were building the other one, and he was showing me the stuff, and you know, Travis is gonna be oak here and all shit. And, you know, Travis has got good taste, man, and executes whatever he does well. So, but yeah, man, he just kept building on. It's like, God damn, Travis, is that floor marble? And this is the warehouse floor marble? Nah,
that's where I'm parking that Lambo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, but that's how I was with them, man. I met them like that, and that was mainly because Wolf knew at that point we had already had a conversation that he wasn't in a position to do anything with some Americans. So at that point in time, I think he was just out of just his heart, just trying to find someplace, a direction to go because he couldn't help that was it.
Yeah.
So at Strange Music, did you feel like you was family of that, or did you kind of feel like you was outside, or did you feel like you was?
Well, both. You know, at the end of the day, it's family. You know, but I was 100% an outsider because the label itself, not unfortunately, just how the label's set up. If you don't live in Kansas City or on the West Coast or something, you're pretty much going to be an outsider anyway because everything is done right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything's done in-house, and that's why they've been so successful, you know?
Yeah.
So with me being in Atlanta and already having, you know, I was already highly developed artist at that point in time.
Yeah.
And so it was more like, you know, I want to do what I do here and kind of keep in this lane and kind of, you know, stay in my thing. But, you know, it becomes family. Yeah. One, the Strange Music fans won't let you not be a family. Once you got this naked bat on, your family.
Yeah, your family, man.
So you being from Atlanta, I have to ask you, do you know Cardi B?
Cardi B?
Yeah, have you met her? You know her? I got a big crush, so.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Hey, he wants some of that.
She's from New York.
I want some of that. New York, yeah.
Yeah.
But he wants some of that WAP.
I want some of that Whopper.
Oh, you want some of that WAP?
Well, she gonna be selling stuff for Burger King soon, and it's that Whopper. That's what I want to try. I want that.
Hey, yeah, that shit would not surprise me.
I want that combo meal,
it would, man. It would not surprise me.
I want that Whopper combo meal.
I was about to say something fucked up.
Say it, man.
I'm gonna say it anyway. Fuck it. I got a shitty personality. You take the fucking fish fillet, you put it on. No.
Hey, I'm trying. I got a big. Hey, me and Cardi got the same birthday, October 11th.
What is it?
October 11th. Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. What's up. Shout out to Cardi B, man. One of my biggest fans. You know, we're good friends. No, I'm just kidding.
So, my homie in the comments said, "Would you ever sign to a major label?"
You know, I was just telling my manager this today. You know, if I could take it all back, I don't know. I may have. I wouldn't now.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah, definitely.
Not unless the only way I'd sign with a major label if they wanted to do some kind of joint thing.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, but at the time when I signed with Strange too, and this is no diss to Strange at all. I just, you know, you kind of contemplate your past all the time. Was that the right move? Was this the right move?
Yeah.
At the time with Strange, we had a lot of homies that were signing. You know, they were signing rappers left and right. You know, Atlantic and Sony or whoever at that time, Interscope.
Yeah.
And we see a lot of them get shelved and sit there. So it's like, fuck, you could sign me and get shelved, or I come out and make a switch lanes and have to do switch lanes the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You know, but
let me ask you a question. Kanye's talking about all this, everybody owning their own masters and shit. Do you, when you was with Strange, do you own your own masters?
Not at all.
No.
Yeah.
Is that a big deal? Is that a big deal for you as an artist to own your own masters like that, or?
I think it's pretty huge, but it's not very common. You know what I'm saying? Because basically they're going to put it to you like this. Like, well, I don't even know if that, you know, like the Ray Charles movie. I don't know how often that gets asked. And I want to own my own masters, though. I really don't know how that works, if that's common. I don't think it is. Mainly you're trying to get your publishing.
Yeah.
And because they want a percentage of your publishing, too, which is your writing for people that don't know that. And so you're trying to fight to get all your publishing. So what the label will tell you, they'll be like, you know, if you don't, you could get 100% of your publishing, but I might only go 90% for you then. And you're like, what does that mean? So if I give up my publishing, you're going to go harder for me? This doesn't make sense. So it's a lot of shit like that. But I didn't, any videos of mine that got millions and millions of views, anything from my name, any of those records, I don't see no money from.
Yeah.
Just checks. I do get a royalty check from the writing. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's how it is. That's that label shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Man. They ain't doing nothing wrong. They're not doing nothing wrong.
That's the business, man. And and you can tell. Well, should I say not tell? I was wondering that too. Like, if you still got royalties off of the views and plays and stuff like that. So, That's dope, man, that you still get something. But that, you're right, man. That's definitely part of the business because they got to make money too. But
Yeah. I mean, when you look at it, when you just for the people watching, when you look at it, yeah, never sign away your publishing.
yeah, definitely.
Never. And trust me, I don't get shit for that shit. Them checks are small as hell, but at least it's something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
You know
real.
what I'm saying? At least it's stand. Hold it down for your publishing.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try not to keep you all night, man. But
What you
No,
drinking?
I'm
I've got a
still-
lot of
What you
questions
drinking on,
still.
Ritz?
Man, I'm drinking on this fucking Jamaican champagne cola.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Pretty
So
good.
we're gonna get into that later. The drinking thing,
Yeah,
because
but I'm chilling, man. We can do
Yeah.
whatever, but I'm hanging.
all right, man, that's dope, man. Because I still got a lot of questions, but this is going good, man. So I really appreciate it again.
Hell yeah, man.
For y'all that's
I
just
love
now
you,
tuning in, man, share the live. I'm also going to do a giveaway at the end of the show. I'm going to give away my RITTZ shirt, and I will send it to you. So RITTZ has told me his favorite number. So the first person that inboxes my Hostyle 859, his favorite number. The only reason why I'm saying inbox, because then I'll know who sent it first with the timestamp. You could put it in the comments, and I don't know if it's right or not. So inbox me his favorite number 1 to 100, and I will send you this shirt. I will get back with you, let you know if you're the winner, and I will send you this shirt. So
Yo, and you gotta let me know what the first couple favorite numbers were. I want to see what people think, like 666 or like 69.
Yeah, I will.
187.
I'll text you and let you know, bro. So yeah, share the live, man, and you also have to be a sharer. I will go back on my page. It notifies me if you're a sharer or not. So you also have to be a sharer of the live. All right, man, Ritz, I'm gonna get back into it. So
Yeah, you're good. I'm sitting there looking at I'm trying to get the live up right now. Go ahead.
yeah, no, you're good. Hey, if you get it up, throw me a share. So what was it like recording the life and times of Johnny Valiant?
Life and Times Johnny Valiant is crazy. It's been so long now, man. It's like, well, it's been so long, but went so fast. So it's like, I remember I remember it vividly and not so vividly. It's crazy. It was cool because it was the first time for me, like actually having a budget. First of all, like being in the real studio at first on White Jesus, I was kind of in there on Wolf's dime, not on his label's dime or whatever time it was. I got told it wasn't on anybody's dime, so apparently they hated to see my face when I walked through the door. They had to work for free and shit. But either way, it was on Wolf's face card, put it that way.
Yeah.
So I would get different engineers, and it was done kind of sloppily. So when I got in there and actually had a budget and can do Life and Times of Johnny Valiant, man, it was the best way to put it was just like feeling like a dream came true, like everything you've ever wanted as a kid, like a big dream came true. Like, this is my first album. You start like calling, like, who can I get for feature? You start like thinking you could get, you get big names. Like, holy shit, I'm a real fucking artist. This is fucking real. I'm never going back. And so it was good, man. It was really cool. Tree Sound Studio, shout out to Tree Sound. Yeah, I mean, I can't remember anything in particular that stood out other than just kind of in full amazement that I was doing this for a living and I'm doing this album. So yeah, that's pretty much that, man. And that was like the beginning of me, stepping up and professionally recording. But yeah, it was cool, man. Nothing crazy really happened though. I was like I said, when me being so scheduled, man, I like going to the studio about 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And the engineers hate me for it because they've been up all night recording.
Yeah.
And I have them record and, go like from 10 a.m. to 10 to 10 or something like that. So wasn't nothing too crazy in the studio happening, more about the writing processes and shit.
Yeah.